guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something different. Well, it's a recipe. If you've been on my channel or following me for a while, you know I like to bring you baking recipes that are simple and easy. And I also like to try things I haven't ever done before. Now, there's a baker that I watch on YouTube. Her name is Jaime, and she has a baking channel called Bigger Bolder Baking. And I don't know if you know who she is, but she is amazing. And she does really easy and simple desserts. And she's kind of inspired me to try my own type of desserts in a mug. She has a whole series on her channel for mug meals and desserts and whatnot, and I've never tried a mug dessert or meal, so I really don't know how good they are, if they really are that simple to make, because they look very easy and simple, and you get one mug full of yumminess and you're good to go. So I wanted to do some for you guys and just try it out and see if in fact it is, one, easy. Secondly, is it good? Because that's important to me, that if I'm going to make these in the microwave, I want it to be good. Something from homemade from scratch cooked in the microwave can be a little tricky. So I'm a little nervous, but I found 3 simple dessert recipes to do in mugs. Make sure the mugs you choose are microwave safe. That's important. And I'm hoping these will be good because I'm a huge dessert fan. I love anything chocolate and pastry and all of that. Yes, that is something I like, and nice and warm and gooey. Yummy. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever made any kind of mug meals, whether they're savory or sweet, in your microwave such as this. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Let's get started. Our first dessert is our coffee cake. Now lightly spray your mug with some nonstick cooking spray. Add 1/4 cup of Bisquick mix to your mug, as well as 2 tablespoons of milk, 1/2 tablespoon of white granulated sugar, as well as 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you want to add a teaspoon of coconut oil, and then you just want to mix that together. Separate little bowl, you want to add 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar, and then I'm also adding 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm just going to actually mix those together. And then what you will do is you will actually pour that on top of your Bisquick mixture, and then you can either have it sit on top, or I took a knife and I just swirled it to have the cinnamon mixture go through the entire cake. So I think it will be really great. And then you just want to microwave it for 1 minute, and that is it, guys. The minute, I'm going to just touch the top and make sure it's firm to the touch, and then I'm going to give it a taste. I'm a little nervous, but you can see it is cooked, and it's very good. It's not dry, it's nice and moist, and it tastes like a delicious coffee cake. And I really like this one, guys. So this I give a thumbs up. The next one I'm making is my chocolate chip cookie dessert, and then I've sprayed the inside with some non-stick cooking spray, and to that I'm going to actually add either a tablespoon of coconut oil, which is what I have, or you could add a tablespoon of melted butter if you would prefer that. And then I'm also going to add to that a tablespoon of white granulated sugar, a tablespoon of light brown sugar. To that I'm going to add a pinch of salt, and then I'm also going to add 1 egg yolk, and then I'm going to actually mix those together. Now I'm actually going to add a quarter of a cup of all-purpose flour, and then I'm going to stir that and then actually add in 2 tablespoonfuls of, I have mini chocolate chips on hand, so that's actually what I'm going to use till I kind of get this cookie. It seems a little bit more dry, not as moist as I would like it, but it's a drier cookie recipe, it seems here. And then you're gonna actually put that in the microwave and microwave it for 1 minute. So after the minute is up, you can see it's quite hot, and then I just touched on the top to see if it was firm, and it was firm. So I'm adding a little scoop of French vanilla yogurt, frozen yogurt. I didn't have any ice cream, but I think vanilla ice cream would go really well with this. And you can see it's nice and hot, and then that will melt in there, and you've got the chocolatey gooiness, which is what I love in a chocolate chip cookie. And I'm gonna give this a taste. I'm not sure what I think of it, but it does look like a cookie. I will give it that. It's a little bit dense. It's not as chewy as I would like, but it does taste like a chocolate chip cookie. Last mug dessert is a brownie, chocolate brownie, and I'm gonna again spray my mug with some non-stick cooking spray, and then to that I'm actually going to add 4 teaspoonfuls of flour, and then I'm gonna add 4 teaspoons of white granulated sugar, then 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of water. I'm also adding 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, and then 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now I'm going to actually mix all the ingredients together, and then you kind of get that gooey chocolate brownie mixture, which looks really good. And once I've done that, I'm actually just going to microwave it for 30 seconds and hope that it turns out as good as it does. Smell really good, guys. So after the 30 seconds, you can see it has formed a brownie, and it's nice and hot. And again, I'm gonna add some vanilla yogurt that I have, and because who doesn't like chocolate and ice cream together? I'm giving this a taste test, and I hope that, you know, the chewy, I love a chewy brownie, and then you got that melty ice cream or frozen yogurt. This one's not bad at all. So here are my thoughts on doing a mug dessert or whatnot. It was okay. I think, first of all, I used way too big of mugs for these. You know, when you see it in the picture, it looks like it's totally huge. So to me, this is way too big of mugs. So presentation looks pretty bad. My favorite was the coffee cake one. It actually tastes really good. It actually turned out like how the picture looks that I've seen it. So it cooked just as it said, and I really liked this one. This one tasted really good. My second favorite was the brownie one. It looks it mixed together very easily. It was a little more I didn't like it quite as much as the coffee cake, but it was still really good with the frozen yogurt. You could use vanilla ice cream. So that one wasn't bad. My least favorite was the chocolate chip cookie one. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like I don't know, I didn't like it that much. I didn't think it tasted okay. It wasn't my favorite. So out of the 3, the coffee cake one was my favorite. So my thoughts on this are to be honest, I would rather just make a batch of cookies or brownies or whatever. I just find the amount of time you're taking to measure anyways, you might as well make a full batch. But I guess the idea of this is if you don't have really an oven, you have just a microwave, you just do one serving and you're done, and you make it small enough so you won't eat a whole thing of brownies or cookies. That I understand, but I don't know, I still like stuff baked in the oven. That's my own opinion. It was okay. I wouldn't really do it again, but you know, for my first time trying something like this, it was okay. Just isn't, to be perfectly honest, this just isn't my thing, but I wanted to try it here for you guys and give you my thoughts on what I think of this kind of idea. I like that it can be easy and simple, but it really just, I prefer to use my oven for baking. That's just me, but I really appreciate the idea of it. It just wasn't my favorite thing to do. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Out of the 3 that I made, what would be one that out of the 3 that you think that you would enjoy having? Let me know below. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.